All right, so hear me out. I'm sick and tired of waking up in the night, or in the middle of the night, or in the morning with my mouth dry or my tongue sticking to the top of my mouth because it gets so dry in here. So I ordered a humidifier online. While I'm waiting on it to come in, I'm going to try this out tonight. So there's a vent right here, and these heaters put out really hot air. So I'm thinking that it'll heat up that water and help it evaporate, or make it evaporate, while I'm sleeping tonight. And so I've got it. See, it's at the bottom of the label. Put it right there, let it heat up. It might work, it might not work. We will check in at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning though. Well, here we are. As you can tell, it worked. And I didn't wake up with my tongue stuck to the top of my mouth. What's up, folks? I'm at this lovely Love's right outside of Des Moines, to the east of Des Moines on I-80. This place, I've been to some pretty bad Love's before. I don't know about this one, y'all. I don't know, there's hardly any parking. I'm oversized, so I got my own perfect little spot out here. And I was going to get out and film outside the truck a little bit. I might do that in a second. But it is windy as shit right now. And it's cold again. And I'm by this cornfield over here with nothing. And once again, y'all quit throwing trash on the ground. So, let's see if y'all can see the... there we go. Get my little load back there. Come on, turn, baby, turn the other way. Ah. There we go. See my little load and my flashy lights. So, cool thing about being oversized, I get to park all by myself. I like it. Nobody's messing with me. Nobody's even came close to me at all. It's great. It's great. Even though this is my first load. Oh, by the way, I switched to the oversized RGM fleet last week. Yeah, it was last week. I think I've been doing this about a week and a half. So I finally got my first oversized load. What's today? Today's Sunday. Picked it up yesterday. And I kind of like it. I don't know if y'all can hear the engine noise or not. I'll be out. I was running right now, so... I don't kind of like the oversized fleet. I friggin' love it. There's no GPS, like with the Copilot. You can't use Copilot. They give you a list of, this is one of my permits. They give you, it isn't turn by turn direction, but it's every road that you have to be on. You're not allowed to go outside that route. You got to follow that route or you'll get in trouble. I liked it though, because I got to use my map. Brought back memories when my parents used to give me the atlas whenever we would go on road trips, and I got to do the route, do it in a little highlighter. I didn't put highlighter in this one, but the way what I did was, if you zoom out in 2D view on is this thing recording on the Copilot, you can zoom out just enough where you can get a good view of all the roads, but you can see as you're approaching what road. It'll have the road sign or whatever on it. And what I did was, prior to taking the route, I looked on the map at all my entire route from the permits. That way I kind of knew where I was going. And then every now and then I would look back at the permit and the map just to make sure I was doing right. 500-mile truck, yeah. Got some manure spreaders. So, and it's oversized. It's not that much oversized. I am, how big am I? 14 foot tall and 9 foot 6 inches wide. So just a little over 6 inches too big. That's what she said. Haven't been posting any videos because life got a little crazy. I say, after my last video, I think it was either before home time or after home time. Let's start with home time. Had a great time with my son. Bought a gun, a Smith & Wesson SD9 pistol. Love the gun. That was after the FBI put me on a delay for my background check, and then I got put on a delay for my TWIC card background check. And I think I got put on a delay for both of them because I did both of them on the exact same day, and they were probably like, what the fuck is this guy? Is he getting a gun and gonna go crazy at a port or something? So I actually did that. Fast forward 3 weeks later, I got approved for both. So I got my TWIC card now. I don't even know if I talked about TWIC card on the last video or not. Got TWIC card now. Told the people at Cabela's, I was like, look, I'm gonna end up going back out of town, and y'all gonna call me the day I leave and tell me to come pick up this gun. Sure enough, that happened. So I had to go back and pick up the gun, which is fine. They're super nice up there. But yeah, so drop my son off, going to leave, and a guy runs into the back of me, completely destroyed. It didn't destroy my car, but my little Hoopty Magnum is now a super Hoopty Magnum, and it's got like 315,000 miles on it. So I'm not gonna fix it. I'm not gonna fix it at all. I'm about to either lease a vehicle or buy something used or buy something new. I hadn't really decided yet. I think I'm gonna lease though, because that way, I mean, you know, I'm hardly ever gonna be driving it, so I'm gonna be under the mileage. I have no worry about that. So at the end of the lease, I should actually get some money back, and the maintenance and all will be covered. So I'll just have a nice ride waiting on me every time I get back to the house. And I'm actually thinking about getting another one to keep in Gary, because since I'm at Gary a lot. That way I don't have to wait on a courtesy car, because you always have to wait on a courtesy car up there. And it kind of, I don't think it puts her out, but it would save my girlfriend a lot of time too. Not having to drive all the way from Chicago to pick me up and then just take me back and then drive all the way. I got to look out for her too. So, thinking about getting two vehicles. I'm probably going to buy one and leave it at Gary, and then lease something for Atlanta. I don't know, because I've been looking at Hummers, like H1s, and my only concern is the fuel gelling up for a month in the winter. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to look. The fuel gelling up in the winter, it's just because it's gonna be sitting at the terminal for a week or two at the time. You know, I'm almost in Chicago more than I am in Atlanta, and it's not a home time thing, because I don't take home time up there. It's just being there, which I'm not complaining. She's up there, so I get to see her. But yeah, so, and I can't decide if I'm going to trade in my car or just give it away for somebody, or sell it for like $500 or $1,000. This Dodge, man, that Dodge has been a solid car. It's got the V6 in it. It has been a solid, dependable car. I almost, and I'm kind of, I want to kind of wait till it dies, but with that high mileage, and it's starting to, I can feel things driving down the road. It's starting to act crazy, and I don't want to have my son in there and then get stranded on the side of the road and be like, damn, should have went ahead and got a new car. But anyway, so here's a picture of what the guy did to the car. So yeah, if you see a beat up Magnum in the Atlanta terminal parking lot, that's my car. Okay, so I get back on the road and I'm eating. I got some meatballs from Walmart, some frozen meatballs from Walmart. Went in the green and the red and the white striped package. Man, these meatballs are so good. I was eating them one night and I heard something pop in my mouth. And I was like, what is that? And, you know, I rubbed my tongue all over my teeth. You know, didn't feel anything weird. Fast forward, I can't remember if it was the next night or the 2 nights afterwards. I was eating meatballs again, same exact meatballs. Heard something go, pow! Rubbed my tongue in my mouth. Chipped one of my teeth. I think it was that one right there. So I call up Brian. I'm like, Brian, chip one of my teeth. He was, what the hell did you do to chip one of your teeth? And I was like, I was eating a meatball, man. I don't even know if he believed me or not, but I mean, that's really what happened. So I was like, look, can you get me over to Gary? We don't have to make a special trip or anything. Just let me know. Try to let me know like a day in advance of when I'm going to be there. And then fast forward a few days, got to Gary, went to Urgident in Munson. I think it's Munson, Indiana. Anyway, it's like 10, or not 10, it's like 15, 20 minutes away from the Gary terminal. Shout out to Urgident, because they hooked it up. I was never in any pain anyway. I called them, God, I think I called them at like 4 or 5 o'clock the day before my appointment. Made the appointment for the next day at 5 p.m. This is when the blizzard was going through Gary too. So I get to Gary, get showered and all, brush my teeth, because I'm going to the dentist. You know, everybody brush your teeth before you go to the dentist if you don't already do that. They don't want to see your nasty mouth. So girlfriend comes, picks me up. We're driving on the way over there, and it's the night of the blizzard in Gary. And man, I think it took us 30-45 minutes to get over there. Called the dentist. I was like, look, blizzard, we're gonna be late. They were like, all right, it's cool, don't worry about it. Get there, man, there's like a foot or two of snow on the ground. Get inside and they're like, ooh, gotta do a root canal, rebuild the nerve, and then gonna put a cap on it. Did all that in like an hour. Didn't feel any pain. He numbed up my mouth. Dude was funny. He got done. He was like, I think that was the right tooth. And I thought that was a pretty good joke. But he talked me into ordering a $400 porcelain tooth to be like the permanent thing. I've never been to the dentist before, other than getting my wisdom teeth taken out. Let me take that back. I went when I was a kid. I think the last time I'd been to the dentist prior to the wisdom teeth getting taken out when I was 28 or 29. I think I was 8 or 9 years old. It isn't that I'm scared of them or anything. The last time I went to get approval for my wisdom teeth, the guy lied to me and told me I had like 5 cavities. Then I went to the oral surgeon to, prep for the surgery. And she was like, you don't have any cavities. What's that? Don't go back to that guy. So I don't trust dentists or whatnot. Anyway, so Urgident, I can't remember the doctor's name. Made me feel comfortable. Didn't hurt me. No, they're not sponsoring this video, but they were on the ball, got me in and out, no pain. It was a little sore for the next few days, but so then I put in to switch fleets again, and I got approved this time. Dave called me, so now I am specialized oversized RGM fleet. So this load is actually my first time doing oversized, first time with a step deck too. And this, I tried, there was like one spot open yesterday when I got here. And I went to back in and I was like, you know what? You're hanging over 3 or 4 feet. And the trailer is already a mile long. You're not going to be able to back into that parking spot. So that's why I'm parked right here. And actually, nobody's left this place. It's crazy. Nobody is, I think like 2 or 3 trucks have left. Either that or they have left and somebody else has immediately gotten their spot. But, so what else happened? I've just been running, man. Just been running. It's been a good past few weeks. Hey, y'all are looking for some podcasts to listen to while on the road. Joe Rogan has some really good interviews, by the way. And they're like 2 or 3 hours long. So you can just turn them on, hit the road, just listen. Robert Downey Jr. had a great interview. I'm on Bob Saget's interview right now. He did a good one with Ben Shapiro, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Matthew McConaughey had a great one. I got a bunch of them lined up. Let's see what else is happening. I had a guy run from me. I was dropping off a load at Home Depot distribution center, and dude, really, it was a straight. So a guy from Melton pulled in. I pulled in behind him. Then a guy from TMC pulled in behind me. This is like a month ago. I'm over masks. A lot of times I'll only wear a mask just so I don't have to hear somebody complain, because it makes 0 sense. There's like a 99 point something survival rate, you know. And then if you get the vaccine, you still got to wear the mask. So I'm just saying, it don't make any sense whatsoever. So this dude, he comes walking up to me, and he stops about probably 10 foot away from me, and he's got his mask on. He's got some safety glasses on. The safety glasses just is a Home Depot thing. But he stops, and he's got like a clipboard in his hand. I'm like, okay, this must be the guy that's gonna check me in. So I start walking towards him, and he starts walking backwards. So I stop, he stops. So I start walking towards him a little bit faster, and he's like, "Sir, stop!" Oh my God, he was pissed. He's like, "You don't get out of your truck unless you have a mask on." So I started walking towards him real fast. He started running away. It was so funny. My thing is, if you're that scared of the virus, stay home, man. Just stay home. Stay home. I'm telling you, we are living in an interesting climate right now. God, from Dr. Seuss to them canceling everybody else to, oh, did y'all get y'all's Uncle Joe money yet? I'm hearing people got their money yesterday already. So yeah, man, we're living in a crazy world today. Crazy world. And then some people are gonna probably be wearing masks forever. What happened to the good old days of staying home when you're sick? Y'all remember that? We used to have sick days at work, and if you didn't feel good, you call in and be like, "Hey, I'm not coming to work today because I'm sick." What happened to that? What happened to that? Or, you know, sneezing and coughing, you know, you cover your mouth up just common courtesy. Now it's like, oh, you're gonna die if you step outside. Put a mask on, and that'll save you. It's stupid, man. It's stupid. I tell you what. Just ordered me some more guns too. Ordered a 12 gauge pump with a pistol grip. I'm pretty excited about that. And then it's a 22, but it's like a sporting 22. It isn't like a long barrel. I think it said it had a 16-inch barrel on it. I'm pretty excited about that. And then I'm looking at a Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport. I can't find. I've got people that say they have it in stock, but they're a pretty far drive away from me. And I can't get any gun stores on the phone, so I can be like, hey, I want to order this gun. Is that cool? How much are you gonna charge me to, do the background check and processing fees, and basically to use your store to come get my rifle? I'll keep y'all updated on that. So these people look at me crazy. I ain't moving. I can't move. Oh, it's 3:30. It's time for people to start looking for parking. Don't come here because there's no spots left. How y'all feeling with that time change? I didn't have to work today, so I am fine. I might be hurting a little bit tomorrow. It's actually kind of like, it's weird being a trucker because you're bouncing back and forth between time zones. What is this lady doing? Y'all want to see? Inching. She is inching. There we go. What are you doing, Dodge? There she goes. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. She's turning. See you later, Dodge. She's looking for somebody. Better not be one of them lot lizards. It might be a lot lizard. You never know. I don't even remember what I was just talking about. So, I don't really have anything to talk about on this video. I got a fresh 70. Probably going to, I might as well go ahead and do the trip planning video. Starting this week with a fresh 70. So, yeah, because, I'm going to be driving. I think I got to drive like 10 or 15 minutes tomorrow morning before I deliver this. So, I think that would be a good idea. And hopefully I'll be going to John Deere and picking up some tractors, and it'll be a multi-stop over dimensional, and your boy will get paid. So that'll be nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, speaking of getting paid, shout out to Matthew and Zoe for using my driver referral link, which is posted in the description, by the way. Hold on, let me adjust my camera. There we go. Yeah, shout out to you two for using my driver referral. If I ever get paid for that, I'll split it with you. And that's for anybody else that's looking to join Roehl. It's different tiers. If you're a experienced driver, we'll get a lot more money than if you go through the school. If you already have a CDL and have no experience. So if you already have a CDL, but you didn't get it through Roehl, I think I'll get $150. If you go through the school, I think it's $250 or $500. And then if you're an experienced driver, I want to say it's $1,500. But anyway, if y'all use my link, I'll split it with you as soon as I get paid, minus taxes, because I'm sure they'll take taxes out of whatever they give me. So, but yeah, I'll split the difference with you. Look at it like this. You can come on with Roehl without having anything to do with me and not get a referral bonus or half of one from me. So you'll be out of that money. Or you can just click that link and do your little application, and then we'll split the money after I get it. Now, there's different time periods you've got to stay with the company for them to pay out, obviously. So don't expect it to be an instantaneous thing. So Matt and Zoe, I'll keep you guys posted. Matthew and Zoe, I'll keep you guys posted as to if I get paid. But I mean, y'all got to stay with the company, obviously, until I get paid, and then we'll figure out the semantics from there. But for you naysayers that say Roehl doesn't do it, they do it, because I have gotten paid in the past for it. So some of y'all are some freaking negative Nancy's. Got one guy complaining about seeing my face on video all the time. I don't care. I like my face. Some other people like my face too. Which I do have a lot of other video that I could like do a voiceover over. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get out the truck in a second if the wind stops blowing for me to show this load. I'm just picking at the guy that said that. It made me laugh whenever he made that comment. But some of y'all are some smart asses too, like where Mr. Clean Cut company driver go. Motherfucker, I've been driving and making money. That's what the hell happened. I don't understand it. Some of y'all get butt hurt. Let me tell you what. Oh my God. Let me tell y'all. We're gonna have a come to Jesus moment. You are unhappy with your job. What kind of sense does it make to get on Facebook? So we got Facebook groups. For y'all that don't know, the Roehl drivers do. There's several Roehl Facebook groups. I'm not going to name the names of the groups because some of them are current drivers only. Some of them are current and past drivers, but drivers only. Some of them, it's super private. Like, it is just drivers. Some of them are open, kind of open to the public, so anybody can be in there. And y'all, man, it's stupid. You're stupid. That's what you're upset with Roehl. So I got an idea. I'm gonna get online on an open forum and bash them, and then you're gonna complain when it don't get any better. So first of all, if I was your boss and you did that and I saw that, I'd call you out on it. I wouldn't fire you. I'd call you out on it. Man, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. And then you're wondering why things ain't getting any better. Because you're bashing your coworkers, you idiot. Stop doing that. Don't do it online. If you got a problem, say something to the person you got a problem with. Don't be a sissy about it. My God. It felt better saying that. It felt, because I read this stuff online sometimes, and I'm like, you're a fool. You're an absolute fool for posting stuff like that. And if you're not getting them out now, there are anomalies. I will say that. There's anomalies, and then every company doesn't have 100% perfect employees. Some of them are going to be a pain in the ass to work with. It's just, if you don't like the situation you're in, say something. If you go into the app, you have a chain of command in part of the app. Go down to that chain of command. If you got a problem with your fleet manager, go to the next person up. Hey, I'd like to switch fleet managers. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Now, if you change fleet managers and it don't get any better, maybe you need to look in the mirror and say, what am I doing wrong? And at this point, I don't know if you can ask your fleet manager if you're doing something wrong, because you probably done pissed them off so much they don't want to work with you anymore. Hence, you're not getting any miles. I'm just saying what it is. So now, luckily, I've been blessed with Eric and Evan to start with, and then Brian. Brian was a jam-up guy. So if any of you get Brian Fleming is an awesome fleet manager too. I really hated to leave the Flatbed National Fleet because of him. He and I worked really good together. But I wanted to, expand my horizons, I guess you could say. More of a challenge. And that's what this is. I'll be honest with you. I strapped this load down yesterday, and I was like, this motherfucker might fly away. Because I got plenty of securement on it. It's just the way it's shaped. I'll get out the truck. I'll put my jacket on and get out the truck in a second. Anyway, what I'm getting at if some of y'all are having a hard time with Roehl, you've got other people that you can talk to if your fleet manager isn't helpful. Because I'm 100% positive Roehl is not full of perfect fleet managers. Like 100% perfect fleet managers. Every single one of us have flaws. I've got flaws. I'm positive I have flaws. I'm a smart ass sometimes. I'm an asshole sometimes. I don't listen sometimes. And you can ask Evan that. Evan called me one time and he was like, you need to, I think he was like, you need to add a strap. And I was like, damn, Evan, I got 18 straps on here. And he was like, yeah, but you got them on there wrong. And I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, yeah, you do. Change it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to change it. So, but if any of y'all have Evan too, Evan's a great guy. I can look back on that and laugh now. He didn't piss me off, but I was at Wheatland Tube and I was pissed off at the world because when you go to Wheatland Tube, that's what happens. But man, that was a funny conversation. It was 3 tiers, and I think that was my first time being there. And I didn't put my tier straps on. I belly wrapped it instead, which is a big no-no. You got to put your tier straps on. So, any of y'all wondering, put your tier straps on. Everyone was like, "Come on, man!" Like what? Like Uncle Joe says.
Come on, man. What are we talking about? Come on, man. 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 Come on.
But yeah, so y'all get the point. Personally, some of the posts are quite entertaining because you make yourself look like an idiot when you post it online. And if you're unhappy with your life, Roehl ain't gonna fix that. You got to fix it yourself. So, yeah. Which the drivers that I know that are doing well, they're doing things right. The drivers that I know that aren't doing well tell me stuff like, oh yeah, I hit this, or my camera's always going off, or some. How about stop hitting stuff and making your camera go off all the time? Pretty easy. Now I've set my camera off a few times, but it was, I came over a hill in the mountains one night, and it was just like a random stop sign. Like you crest the hill and it was, boom, stop sign. So I didn't slam on brakes didn't lock up or anything, but I slowed this sucker down fast. And as soon as I got stopped, the little Night Rider lights came on. I was like, oh Lord, here we go. I'm gonna get a call for stopping too quick. And then I think it's my driver's side line reader is off a little bit, because I can be perfectly in the middle of the lane and it'll go bah, 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 like I'm veering off. So it goes off frequently because of that. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all, but yeah, I think it's kind of funny. But nobody's ever sent me any videos. Knock on wood. So I still stand at I love Roehl, and I think it's a great company, especially to start with. That's another thing. Y'all complaining about getting paid, and you were just starting out as a trucking company, or with a trucking company, with a trucking career, with zero experience. You're like, oh my God, them two about hit each other. I think the pay is very reasonable to start with. So I think I said that in my getting paid video. Anyway, y'all want to see this load, and then I'm gonna get up. All right, so this is it right here. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. These are my poop spreaders that I'm carrying around. A little step deck. It is 14 foot tall. Yeah, I mean, it is just barely hanging over the side too. I think it's like 3 or 4 inches on each side. So, man, there's a lot of trash out here. It's windy, Jesus. Yeah, I need a new oversized load sign for the back. That guy over there's got a jet engine in his truck. It sounds like it at least. Big old cornfield morning trash on the ground. So I think that's it. I'm not gonna promise anything. I'm gonna try to make more videos. I really am. I haven't been running hard. Well, yeah, I have. I've been running a lot of miles. I am not complaining whatsoever. But I'm actually enjoying life right now. I wish I was wish I had a little bit more time with my son. But April 15th, I could become eligible for a rider. So I think I'm gonna jump on that whenever he gets out of school. He can ride with me. April 15th, I also become eligible for the lease program. I'm on the fence about that. Really on the fence about that. We'll see how that goes. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, driver code link in the description box. Email is probably flashed on the screen a few times, with the intro and everything. And I'll add some clips of some places I've driven here lately on the end, like I always do. So, somebody added 2 photos to Smoke and Mash. That's my barbecue and bourbon group on Facebook. Excellent group. If you are a fan of Smoke and Mash and we are friends on Facebook, I will add you to it. So, hope everything's going well with you guys. I'll tune in. You know what? That is a fantastic idea. If I just record everything through this week for my 70 hours up until the point where I reset again, and do like a 3 or 4 part like raw meaning like hardly edited whatsoever video series on trip planning, I think that might be the ticket. Let's do that. Almost forgot. You want to add me on Xbox? I do Minecraft, Call of Duty. I just got Call of Duty Cold War. Finished campaign. Yeah, I finished campaign last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. This whole past month or two has been a mush. Yeah, on Xbox I'm BushWallA. You want to add me on Instagram? I'm TheBishopTaylor. Facebook, you can find me on Facebook. I'm Olin Taylor. I think that's pretty much it. I'll put links for everything down in the description box with my driver referral code link thing. So, see y'all later. Pro tip: shower number 1 in Geary has the best water pressure. None of them in Conley really have good water pressure. And I don't know what's going on with the whole shower room situation in Marshfield.